was signaling massive alarm at the Chiefs releasing, I don't know, let's call it the 16th best right tackle in football. Stefon Diggs is a self-proclaimed by Wild top 5 receiver in the league. Who
I didn't say he's certainly playing like
right.
He was playing in like I don't think he's top 5, but Drake May's passer rating and his catch rate. Let's bring those up. Catch rate.
Exactly. All of that. I don't see a ready-made in-house replacement. This was something that I think is fair to say was not on your radar or our radar the day the season ended. Like, oh, they're probably releasing Diggs. It did seem like the last few weeks there was local reporting this was going to happen. So what does this mean for your Patriots, buddy?
First of all, take everything you said about Trent McDuffie and then just put a Patriots.
Oh, you guys are getting picks for him? You guys are we got to fix the bar, guys. They're not cutting it.
No, we're not
getting
a sixth-round pick for him. Okay.
A first, third, fifth, and sixth. If you guys are trading him for draft capital, I feel very differently.
Say that you're getting A.J. Brown or somebody like that.
I don't know. That's a great.
I mean,
that is a great question. So
that's what this could mean.
No, I have several questions I think this raises. Number one, and this is not the most fun thing to talk about, is this on the field salary or it is some off the field
that's fair
developments weigh into this?
Yes.
It is what it is. I don't think we're.
No, the Chiefs might be in a similar situation with the receiver here sooner than later. So, like, I get that, but
so
it's still
that might be part of it.
That almost makes it harder from a team building perspective, because it means you didn't plan for it. If it's off the field that forces him off your team, it wasn't like part of
and who knows what part of the equation? I don't think 100%. I don't think 0%. So what part of it? Question number 2: who replaces him? So is that an A.J. Brown thing? What do we do with this money? Is it a draft thing? Is there like a Brian Thomas Jr. trade out there? So who's going to replace Stefon either from a production standpoint and from a leadership standpoint? I know, like, it's silly to talk about the vibes, but there was a maturation that we saw from Vikings Stefon Diggs to Patriots in the Super Bowl Stefon Diggs, and he really led that group, and some of the younger players talked about how he was a leader on the field. And 3, for him, where does he go now?
My primary interest lies less in the eventual destination of Stefon Diggs and more in the circumstances surrounding his departure. I am convinced this release was motivated by factors extending beyond pure football considerations. I will refrain from delving into specifics, as certain aspects remain too ambiguous and potentially contentious. As I have mentioned previously, I am not inclined to speculate extensively on off-field matters without concrete, verified information. When details are firmly established and universally acknowledged, the dynamic shifts. However, when the discourse revolves around unsubstantiated claims and hearsay, I prefer to maintain distance. Nevertheless, my instinct suggests the Patriots did not proactively seek to move on from Diggs. Rather, they perceived an unavoidable reality unfolding before them. This aligns with Nick's perspective, though it renders the situation even more challenging. This was not their intended outcome. Consequently, they now confront a legitimate void in their receiving core. Beyond statistical production, they lose the accumulated chemistry and relational equity developed among Diggs, Drake May, Josh McDaniels, and the coaching staff. Consistent reports emphasize the exceptional rapport between Diggs and the coaching staff, portraying him as an offensive leader, embodying exactly what the organization desired. These intangible elements carry genuine weight. Leadership manifests in countless forms. Sometimes it involves holding teammates accountable. Other times it inspires collective focus, ensuring the entire room invests fully rather than passively absorbing instruction. The impact permeates the organization in subtle yet significant ways. By all accounts, Diggs excelled in these capacities, contributing meaningfully beyond his 85 receptions, 1,000 receiving yards, and 4 touchdowns. I believe that matters considerably. Additionally, Diggs brought an undeniable presence, an aura if you will, a certain competitive edge that served the Patriots well throughout the season. The natural question becomes, who replaces him? Speculation inevitably connects to A.J. Brown and similar caliber receivers. Swapping Diggs for A.J. Brown would represent an unequivocal upgrade, an exchange any organization would enthusiastically pursue. However, no obvious replacement immediately presents itself. The landscape grows increasingly intriguing, when examining recent league activity. The Rams just executed an aggressive maneuver, prioritizing defensive reinforcement without concern for distant future implications. Their mindset focuses on immediate contention. They reached the NFC Championship game. Colin rightly suggests the Bears should adopt similar aggression, prioritizing present opportunity over future uncertainty. Caleb Williams will command substantial compensation shortly. Why not pursue Max Crosby aggressively? Chicago reached the divisional round. Now consider the Patriots, who literally competed in the Super Bowl, securing the AFC Championship. The question becomes whether they will similarly swing aggressively. What constitutes their equivalent big swing? Could A.J. Brown represent that move? I am genuinely curious which direction they elect to pursue. Nothing appears predetermined or obvious to me. Ideally, retaining Diggs while simultaneously adding another impact player would have been preferable. The Rams illustrate alternative thinking, rebuilding defensively while maintaining offensive firepower with Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, and company. Their objective appears to be assembling the most formidable offensive arsenal imaginable. The divergent paths available to these organizations provoke thoughtful consideration. How teams elect to take their swings reveals much about their philosophy and timeline. At this moment, New England's trajectory remains opaque to me. I cannot confidently project their path forward. Contract mechanics further complicate matters, as the distinction between facilitating a trade versus executing a release involves complex negotiations. Renegotiations can become messy rapidly. Despite the discussion surrounding this move, the element of surprise lingers regarding what comes next. When developments like this unfold, my immediate reaction centers on questioning the underlying strategy. The Eagles reportedly contemplate moving on from Dallas Goedert, but a plan exists: pursue David Njoku or address the position through the draft. The Chiefs possess clear intentions regarding their newly acquired draft capital. The Rams articulate unambiguous priorities: maximize Matthew Stafford's remaining window without regard for long-term consequences. What constitutes New England's coherent strategy? I genuinely do not know. Observation and patience represent the only viable approach. Those constitute my reflections on the matter. I am sincerely interested in your perspectives. What do you believe the Patriots should do following Stefon Diggs' release? How would you construct their path forward? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every response, regardless of alignment with my viewpoint. Agreement or disagreement matters less than fostering genuine discussion. Engage, debate, but ultimately ensure we derive enjoyment from the conversation. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We are cultivating an exceptional community, and I would genuinely welcome your participation. My aspiration involves creating something we all feel authentically connected to, something generating genuine excitement about membership. I believe we progress meaningfully toward that objective. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, as it genuinely supports visibility and algorithmic reach. Thank you sincerely. I will see you in the next video.